here with Blitz, William, Bill.
Yeah, those are all my names.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. All things considered, slept kind of restlessly, was a little buzzed, but other than that, feel pretty good right now.
You drove from LA?
We actually took a bus.
You drove all the way out here to watch the league tournament.
Yeah, it was really nice actually. I saw like Corky played. I like that hero, and Nidalee, she's one of my favorites. Saw some jungling going on. I was really into that.
Nidalee's the woman with the spear.
Oh, isn't she the one that turns into a wolf? She's like the Lycan equivalent.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
she's Imba then, and they have to nerf her.
She's like an Enchantress like Lycan combo. And if you told me that hero existed in Dota, I'd be like, that's complete bullshit. So it really irritates me.
Is that your favorite hero?
Yeah, because it's the only hero I know anything about.
I know there's a hero called Teemo, and people are wearing his hat.
Is that the mushroom-looking thing?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some attractive women wearing that. So.
Yeah. Why do you think there's so many girls in the league and like not so many in Dota 2?
I don't know. Maybe it's because like it's more cartoony and stuff. Women are like, I should play that because it's cute, and a lot more people play it too. So, you know, I play things based on what my friends play, right? So.
If you would play League if all your friends play League?
All my friends do play League, but I got into Dota first, and I can't just like abandon it.
That's why? Because you played it too much? You don't like it more?
I mean, I do like it more, but... So all my friends started playing Dota, so I started playing Dota. And then eventually, a lot of people started switching to LoL, but I just couldn't because, I don't know, I'm not a habit... Like, I don't like to change things around too much in my life,
So we actually didn't do an introduction. Tell the people in TL that don't know you who you are and what you've been doing.
I'm Blitz. I played competitively for Root and What Is Deuce saying. Those are my, and the No Pants Party. Those are all my clowny team names. And Hayoka's laughing at me right now because he knows it. But I stream pretty much. That's my job.
How many viewers do you get?
Anywhere from like the low end is like 1,000 to 3,500.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yep. It's pretty good for somebody that has like no professional pedigree and stuff.
We featured you.
Yeah, you guys did feature me around May.
How much did you have to pay Hayoka to do that?
I had a
sexual favors.
A lot of that. I don't know if that'll catch on camera. I don't know if I should say that out loud for future sponsors, but there was some stuff under the table.
So what happened?
I mean, am I allowed to say stuff like that?
Yeah, you're allowed to say whatever you want, man. Give us the details on Hayoka.
Oh, okay. So I went to Hayoka, and I bugged him for like a month straight, and I was like, hey, Hayoka.
Maybe we shouldn't say this just because I have a feeling that people are going to be like, oh, that's how you get featured. You just bug the admins.
Yeah. So worst comes to worst, you know, Hayoka's into that stuff, so it went along pretty smoothly. There was no hiccups.
And where do you live now? Are you out of school? How old are you? What's the deal?
I'm 22. I just graduated from Purdue University in Indiana. Then I moved.
Boilermakers.
Yeah, I'm a Boilermaker. Although, like, I never supported my team at all.
You didn't go to football games?
I went to like 2 football games and we lost, and I thought I was cursed, so I just like never went back.
Yo, I was at Michigan and we lost our first 7 home games that I went to. They told me to stop coming.
Yeah, they told me the same thing. Like every game, I went to a basketball game, right? We lost like terribly. We did play Duke though, and then like the next 8 I went to, we all lost. So like I just stopped.
Maybe your team's just bad.
And I'm a Spurs fan too, right? So whenever they come to LA, I try to catch them playing, and they always lose every single time, like without fail. And we're a good team too, so. Now I think we're like terribly cursed because of me.
Well, where do you live at home?
I live with, I guess it's just my mom and my sister right now because...
What do your parents think about you streaming all the time and making money that way?
My dad's pretty indifferent to it. My mom is like, do it more. Like at first she was...
Do it more?
At first she was like,
so you get the checks?
Cold. Yeah, because I wasn't making any money from it. I was like literally doing it just because, oh God, I said literally and I said I would cut that out of my vocab, but I told them I was just doing it for fun. And now I'm thinking about not saying the word literally. But
so I said it again.
I know, but it was an example of what I didn't want to say. But anyways, let me finish my story. So I told them I was just going to play for fun, and then the plan was for me to take a year off and then go to law school.
Well, hold on. So I went to law school.
Oh, did
I went to Michigan. If you're not sure if you want to go, you shouldn't go.
Oh, I do want to go. But
on the scale of like 1 to 10, how much do you want to
go? Like a 9.
You sure?
Yeah, I was pretty set on it. I just wanted to take
let me talk to you a little bit about that. Maybe you'll change your mind.
No.
Off camera.
Okay. But anyways, so I told them I was just going to stream for fun, and they knew I streamed. And they knew I played Dota and all that, but I wasn't big or anything.
Your parents play at all? Do they know any of the heroes?
I
Like, why are you playing as a fat Mexican panda?
My mom sees me play Storm a lot, so like I try to explain it to her. But do you know how hard the concept of like using mana to like roll across the map is?
Oh yeah, I had to explain to my parents what Starcraft was, and that was amazing because they had no idea what video games are.
Yeah. See, my mom has like a rough idea. I'm pretty sure it's because she's Korean, so she like knows about gaming and all that. So she's more receptive to the fact. And now that I'm like making a decent bit of money, she's like, well, you should do it more often. So she like pushes me to stream. She'll like wake me up before she goes to work at like 5 a.m. She's like, do you want to play Dota right now?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice having like parent support and stuff like that.
Are they like, you're spending too much time inside, you need to go out and like meet more people?
When I was a kid, it was more like that. I was super antisocial. But then when I went to college, I like almost completely quit playing Dota until like...
You don't seem that antisocial. You talk really fast. Generally, those people are pretty social, right?
No, isn't that you talk really fast, so... Because you're nervous, right? Is that...
Are you nervous right now?
Not at all. Perfect.
You seem pretty chill.
Yeah, but... So I went to college, and I was going to quit playing Dota, but then it turns out everybody on my floor played Dota. So...
Dota 1?
Yeah. So that's how I met everybody. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just keep playing.
So sticking on the theme of your parents and social life.
Okay.
Are they like, are you gonna meet a girl through Dota?
No, I think my mom's like super afraid that I'll like meet somebody and somebody will like stab me the first time I meet them, like online. She still has that like perception, because you only read about the bad stuff, right? When you're a parent, she's like, don't meet anybody online, even though I'm like 22. She's like afraid.
You're like an adult.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually an adult, but she's still afraid.
She still like call you and like, don't forget to put on your jacket. My parents do that.
She used to do stuff like that, but now it's happened less and less. So, because she trusts me that I won't do anything stupid.
Get any fangirls on your stream?
I have like 4 women total that watch my stream.
And
I don't know what else you want me to say.
Party up. That's 5 people right there.
That'd be a really weird party, considering that they're all taller than me, I think.
Oh, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'10", roughly.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only 5'8", so...
Yeah, I guess. I was blessed in terms of like the Asian height thing.
Can you dunk?
I definitely can't. I have like no athletic ability, to the point that it's like pathetic.
Oh. I mean, no one would really check, so you could just say, yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I do. It's like 9-foot court. Just like...
It's 10 feet.
Is it?
That's how tall a basketball is.
Well, I mean, I meant a 9-foot court isn't like... I like make the leap.
What?
I make the leap like 9 feet, like back. Just like,
oh, okay, I got it. Gotcha. Like Huskar.
Yep. I'm Michael Jordan.
What? Right. What's your favorite hero? Storm Spirit, other than that?
I like to play most of the mids. Shadow Fiend, Queen of Pain, stuff like that. That's like most common for me anyways.
And what do you feel the biggest difference like between Dota 1 and Dota 2 is, because you played a lot of Dota 1?
The pace of the game seems a little quicker in Dota 2, and also it seems like it's a little easier to dodge stuff. Like in Dota 1, it was difficult to do stuff like...
I mean, the graphics are better, so it's
yeah.
probably just easier to just see things.
Maybe. Actually, I think it was easier to see stuff in Dota 1. Like, when I first started watching Dota 1, it was easier to follow things. Because now in Dota 2, it's just like a light show and everything just like pops out and it's like crazy.
So you actually played a lot of Starcraft. You're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't actually... I played Starcraft.
Tell me the pros that you've beaten in Starcraft.
I beat Kwai Rice. I don't know if Destiny counts. I beat the OGS, the Wind guy.
You beat the Wind?
I'm like 2-1 with him.
What race do you play again?
I play Zerg.
And this was pre-patch, pre-Infestor.
Yeah. This was when...
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You beat the Wind.
Yeah, I had no idea.
He's like a Korean. He was GSL Code S for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, it was like shortly after that. Because then I didn't.
Are you bullshitting me?
No, I didn't.
You actually beat these guys?
Yeah, you can look at my Korean account. I'm like 96 and 66.
That's some legit
Yeah, it was like the
level.
first season I played too. I was just like, I'll do this.
So what makes you good at StarCraft then?
I don't know. I find it was easier to catch on to when I first played.
You multitask well?
Yeah, but I don't even.
You should play Chen.
I can't play Chen. I just don't have the patience for it.
Can you do unit impressions?
No.
In Dota, hero impressions?
I definitely can't.
I have no do Storm
accent.
Spirit?
No.
Why not? He makes such funny noises.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't have the voice for it.
Come on. He goes, oh.
See, you do a better one than... I hear you do a really nice Chen one.
My name is Chen. I'm not going to bust that out until international. I got to practice a little bit.
Work on the very
interview Puppy, be like...
That is his hero, so...
Yeah. I bet he can do it. You can't throw just one. Come on.
No.
You thought about it for a second. It was like a 10%
Well, I was
chance.
thinking about how clowny I would sound online.
We're
and
already
people would rip
we're already past that point in this
No,
interview.
we're not
You might as
clowny
well-
enough. Like, we've been pretty professional up until this point, which I'm pretty surprised about. So.
Well, I don't want my first 2 interviews with Dota 2 people to be like complete jokes.
Yeah, but there's like an expectation of you as an interviewer now.
But I'm actually not that trolly.
See, he's like, it's one of those things, you know, where you've been typecast.
Exactly.
Everyone just expects that, so you're like, well, I might as well.
I feel like I set the bar a little high on the level of trolliness, so I feel like I gotta live up to that. It's too much.
Yeah, you definitely do. Like, I'm expecting, I'll take off this sweater and I'll have like a League of Legends shirt underneath.
I put that on when you were
"How'd do
sleeping?
that?"
Well, I talked about this with Purge a little bit. There is a rivalry between Dota and League.
Yep.
And you played both games.
I played
and
a little bit of.
And you're not like that. You don't judge, right? You think they're both good.
Yeah. League is what it is. I think it's really dumb that Dota people are so unreceptive to the fact that League of Legends people are like in the community, because the only way for us to grow
They're
is,
like, newbie, you suck.
It's like, oh, go back to League. Like, why would you say stuff like that? Because everybody wants Dota to
Yeah.
be like a cool fringe game, but like I want it to grow.
Wait, no one wants it to be a cool fringe game. We want a Super Bowl.
Well, you want both. That's what the issue is. Well, what most people want is they want it to be both. They want it to be that like cool, you know, oh, you don't know about Dota game, but they also want it to be like the biggest game, which is, you know, it's a contradiction.
Why would you ever say go back to League though?
That's like the number one insult.
Isn't that the opposite? You want
Yeah.
them to play Dota?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
you want them to come and play Dota. I enjoy that fact that the like pre-existing mobile pool, most of them are League players, but we can like draw on that, like have them play a good product.
But do they think everything's OP?
What?
Like compared to the League heroes, aren't the Dota heroes kind of OP? Like if you took like, I don't know, like some random, you took like Sand King and put him in the League pool, he'd be picked like every time.
Would he? But Blink
Wouldn't
Dagger
he?
as an item doesn't exist, right? Oh, they have Flash though.
Yeah.
That'd be really broken.
It would be broken. You just fucking ult and they can't even disable it. You just blink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You'd
be
do it
totally
from level
broken.
6.
You're right, actually.
You'd be the most broken hero ever. You'd be like first picked every time. And you can flash farm so easily, they can't deny shit. It's great.
He's also a Sand King. He's a king, so there's no king heroes. In LoL.
Which hero do you think in Dota, if you ported it over to LoL, would be the most imbalanced out of all of them?
Anti-Mage's pretty broken. Right?
But they don't need mana for stuff.
Yeah,
like
exactly. That's the stupidest thing. I don't know. Storm seems pretty great, right? Because everyone gets like free mana and stuff.
Invoker would be pretty good.
You think so? Invoker's hard though, and you know, wasn't there like a LoL developer that was like, Invoker is unnecessarily hard? Did you hear about that?
Well, the hard part is not actually memorizing the spells. It really is like knowing what spells to use in what situations.
Yeah. See, I call myself the 2-spell Invoker because I just have like 2 spells queued up. And
Let me try and guess what they are.
All right, shoot.
Sunstrike, and I guess if you're lazy, Meteor.
No. That I start with Sunstrike and Cold Snap, and then I move on to Meteor. No, to the Forge Spirits and Cold Snap, and I like
Forge
never
Spirits.
deviate.
Forge Spirits is one of the ones you have on all the time.
Yeah, you just like pop them out. They're like little friends. They're fire friends.
Okay. They're actually really strong.
Yeah, I know. They reduce armor and stuff.
And you think Invoker's the hardest hero?
Maybe. Actually, I don't think so. Because aside, you know, the spells, there's not much you can control after that fact, right? Like, you throw it down and then what's done is done. And then, like, I feel like with enough game practice, you can kind of figure them out. But
They could make Lich harder if they made it so you can control your Chain Frost like a unit.
I was thinking about something like that. Like, you know, do you know in like those old fighter games, you would do a combo and like you'd set it up and then you'd have to like hit a very exact number after. Like little arrows would flash on the screen and you'd have to like hit it.
Like Marvel vs. Capcom?
Not at all, but
This is like one of the fighting games that I know.
okay. Well, anyways, I thought it'd be cool if there was something like that, but then it'd be terribly necessarily uncomplicated.
So, you said that you don't have a pro background, but you're playing on pro teams, right?
I ring for some. That's about it. I like never played any in-house leagues or anything like that.
So you were on Root, but you left Root.
Yes, I did.
What do you think about Cats? I interview him all the time.
He's a good guy. He was always nice to me.
It's kind of like Storm Spirit, right?
I mean, where does the resemblance start? The fact that
Well, he's got a good amount of meat on him. He's like Storm Spirit's a little, you know, I would say if you would have to label him as culturally, he would be South American.
How do you know that though? He doesn't say any South American phrases. He has no tinge of an accent.
He has like that hat.
What? It was like a Dota import, though. That's what it was. It's not like a sombrero, you know. He doesn't like.
But it looks like it could be one, and you know yeah, I think there's a resemblance there.
I mean, aside from the fact that he's blue and he wears like robes that like just hide his nipples.
So why do you like him so much? Why is he your main?
I don't know. It started in Dota 1 actually. I was like, that's a panda. I was super Asian.
But he's
back
not a
then.
panda anymore.
Well, he was a panda. How am I gonna just like leave that
They
behind?
can't have pandas.
I know that. It's really
Copyrighted.
Sad. You can't copyright a panda.
Apparently you can.
You can't just like, oh, by the way, Blizzard invented pandas.
They invented a certain type of panda in a specific game situation. So.
All right. In my mind, he's still a panda. He's not Cats.
Okay.
And Cats would be offended by the implication that he plays Storm because he's an Invoker guy.
Before the interview, he was like, "We need to throw this into it."
Okay.
So, Cats, if you're watching, this wasn't my idea. It was Blitz's.
It wasn't my idea at all. I didn't want to bring it up.
He also said he was going to deny it in the interview.
See, that's a good way to bring it up and like absolve yourself of anything.
Okay. Well, this has been kind of long already, so
Yeah.
we'll just cut it off here. I'm sure I'll talk to you again at the next event or whatever.
Yep.
You and Purge are like best buddies now, living in LA, cruising around, picking up chicks, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we do. Let's leave it at that. We don't play Dota or anything.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the interview. You do shoutouts. Who
Oh,
wanna
do I
shout-
get like the North American shout out?
Yeah, you get shoutouts to whoever you
sweet.
want.
See, this is
you might
this is
want
actually the
to
difficult part.
throw in one of those 4 female fans into the shoutout. Cool.
Okay. I'd like to give a shout out to Mikey because he would hate me if I didn't give him one. Matrim, EGM, Hilo, which are my Swedish friends. And then in North America, my co-hosts for the show I host, Bulba, AUI, Painted Gold, Spidwad for doing everything he does for me. Everyone that watches my stream, by the way.
Your mom.
Yeah, my mom. She's technically my sponsor. Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Lee.
To my sister, my friend Lawrence, and if I can just name my one female mod, Caitlin.
Nice.
That's about it.
Nice.
See, I just big up.
That's good.
Yeah.
How tall? She's taller than 5'10"?
I don't know actually.
A basketball player.
Have you seen Shiver? She's like 6'3".
You guys would make a nice couple. 5'10", 6'3".
Yeah. Aside from the fact that like she'd have to like kneel to like dance with me.
We need to get a video of that.
Okay. There's actually a video. I shouldn't talk about that. There's a video of me and Cinderin having a dance off that she has.
In the international or?
Yeah. We both got kind of like buzzed.
What song?
We were dancing to some club song, but he decided to Gangnam Style around me, and it was like rolling the dice and stuff, you know that, and I was doing like that thing I do. I only have like 3 dance moves because I'm awkward.
But you have to just not care. If you
Yeah,
give
I know.
him-
I threw it out with confidence, and he says he won, but I'd like him to know that I won 2-0.
You guys kept score.
Yeah, of course we did. We're Dota players.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Twitter. Oh yeah. Do you have a Twitter?
Yeah, follow me on twitter.com/blitz_Dota.
You don't have to say twitter.com/.
Hey, I
like,
was one of those kids that would be like www.com.
/ really? Like they don't know to put that in?
I don't know. Some people are really, really silly about that stuff. I'm not even kidding you.
Blitz Dota. Thank you.